Hello and welcome to the DFS_PhD show for today, the 8th of October. Remember, you're good enough. And this is Monday Night Football. Remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, somebody's got to win that money. Tomorrow it's Las Vegas and Green Bay, but tonight it is Legit Storm and Farm D Mike, particularly Farm D Mike's day. He only entered 13 and won $300,000. That was cool. But I'm particularly interested, I like to do those tweets about, who was unique on the slate. It's all we talk about. It's what we think about. And number 9 on this list, Legit Storm, 48,100. My average was 47,100 tonight, so I was more like Sam tonight. But Hishbu, Awesemo, I'm telling you, these are the guys to pay attention to every night. This is why. This is the second time in a week somebody on this list has won a lot of money. It's really awesome. It's fun. And I have to say a honorable mention to the solo third guy. Incredible. Only one bullet. He only had one bullet, and it was almost a solo bank for 500K. And he's like a coach somewhere, man. That would have been so great for him. But yeah, I love it. I love to see when, reasonable strategies work out. Here it was leaving a sprinkle of Mason in there just in case it blew out. And it did blow out, and Mason got there. He was totally in play. I didn't X him out. I just didn't get there in 20 lineups. Or I guess 10 is what I entered. But they all were bad. I did not win any money. So, that's what happens when you don't put George Kittle in there. When you think, oh yeah, it's going to be a Dallas night. I won't think that again for a while. But it was a fun night. Do I have anything more to say about the slate? No, just generally speaking, fun winner. Oh yeah, how much money did they leave on the table? I think I still have that up over here. Yeah, so I guess I could find it easiest by going to what was the other guy? Not the one I knew on the list, but Farm D Mike. So if I look up Farm D Mike's lineups, Farm D Mike, then the one that won was this one. Wow, 3,200 on the table. Nice work, dude. So I had to leave 3,200 on the table, and like I just said, what was my average on the table tonight? It was 2,900. Right on the in terms of the metrics that I care about, I was right on the slate tonight. Tomorrow, at first I was like, oh man, there's no leverage here. There's no leverage here. What am I gonna do? And then I got down to the Las Vegas tight ends, and I was like, wow, okay. Then I guess we're just doing this. I'm going to play some Las Vegas tight ends. I'm playing a captain. I'm going to play them in flex. I think they're being significantly underprojected. So I boosted them both to 10 and said max 1 because here's a hint. I think they're going to throw the ball, and I think they're going to have to catch the ball. I don't think they have some terrible so far in the season points per 100 snaps. And this is standard. I guess their PPR would be higher, but you get my point. They're just on an absolute terrible rate, all of these guys, even DeGuara, even Musgrave. So I think you could probably do that with Musgrave as well. Yeah, I don't think Musgrave should be below Mayer and Hooper. I think it's reasonable for him to be like 12, 10. Yeah, he can be the same. But yeah, the other projection I took an issue with when I looked at it was Dontavion Wicks. He's still out there. I don't know why he wouldn't. I mean, yeah. He's out there a fair amount. What was it? When I was looking at the snap counts, even in the most recent game, and I mean, I see Christian Watson is back. Maybe that's the thesis, is that, but no, Sammy Toure is who goes, not Wicks, right? Don't we have one? We have 1 week worth of sample size. I was just looking at it, and Wicks is still there, 33 snaps a game, 60% of snaps. Now, yes, he did not catch a game, or did not catch a pass last game, but he's out there running routes and stuff. So I don't think you should project him for 0. I'm definitely not projecting him for 0. I mean, he's out there, like, hold on. Who else is out there the same amount? 58, 67, 46. So, we're projecting way more for Watson and Reed, but opportunity is going to be there. So what are we, Watson and Reed? We got 10 for Reed, and we got Watson up at 11. So really that's where I should put Dontavion if I really believed in my argument. But I believe it ended at 60%. So I put it at 6. Also, if I put him at 10, I have to build in a max 2 out of 3 rule for him and like I don't know, Dubes and Watson. I still don't want to do that. I'll let it finish telling me what like. So oh yeah, let me tell you the other settings I set. I think this is about optimal for tomorrow. I think you should have minimum 2,500 on the table if you're trying to win $100,000 or more. And if you're trying to win $1 million, you probably push it more towards 7,500. I personally am probably going to wind up with 10 to 20 lineups in the 45 to 48 range. Maybe I'll go 46 to 49 and add back geometric filtering. So I haven't been doing when I do these severe salary limits. I haven't been doing my geometric mean filtering, which you guys know I like to do. I did it for the first couple of slates of the year for NFL showdowns, but I don't think we have to do that on this slate. I just think it's going to be easy enough to get different because nobody's going to play these random tight ends that I think are great. Like, what are they? This is the tight end 1 for Las Vegas. I know he's not very good, but I mean, Troutman caught a touchdown today. You're not very good at tight ends. Can have a day. Like I mean, not to be rude to him at this stage in his career, George Kittle just caught 3 touchdowns tonight. It absolutely sunk me. He never done it before, and his not looking great. I mean, like, he still didn't look that great out there. Those were his only 3 catches. I don't feel that bad about the fade, honestly. That's why I'm out here smiling and stuff after losing $150. But I was happy with my lineups, with my percentages and stuff. It was almost all under 5s. Everything was going to be 50K plus. Who cares that it didn't happen? Like I put myself where I needed to be. Okay, so let's see what ridiculous things SaberSim has to say about it. Oh, they would like me to play the quarterbacks. Yep, I'll be doing that. That's fine. Not in the captain. Oh yeah, I should say I didn't have quarterback captains as an option. So I don't like quarterback captains. I think in the case where they score a lot of points, often someone else is more optimal captain. So I just if I gotta make a stand somewhere on the slate, I'll make stands there. Michael Mayer, Hooper. Yep, that's fine. I don't want to be. Is that 100x? Yeah, don't need to be 100x. I'll take what 50x at 15%. Hooper, same deal. I'll have a few lineups. Let's make it 20%. Let's go crazy. If we have 10 lineups, let's actually have 2 Mayer and 2 Hooper lineups, because I really do think 0.7, and if this ownership holds, absurd. And granted, you still need to leave salary on the table to get different with, otherwise you'll be incredibly duped. But that's wrong. I mean, the ownerships are wrong. They should be higher. Probably I should just raise them. But, for now, we'll see if you guys get wiser to them. This is them in captain. Obviously, I understand if I go over to them in flex, it'll be higher, maybe like 10%. Value. Yeah, 10%. Okay, great. That's fine. But as a result of them being there, I'm not playing any of the other value plays. To me, don't care about Abdullah getting his catches. Don't care about Renfro getting there. Don't really want Jacob Johnson in there either. But just because we've got really, really, really good and not being caught onto by the field plays in Mayer, Wicks, and Hooper. I think they're all going to be fine. Yeah, so those are my guys for the slate. Not very tough for tomorrow. Do I have anything else to say? No. Play crazy pass catchers. That's how you win showdowns. Is that how they won tonight? I think so. Right? Yeah. Kittle, of course. Oh yeah, let me see who they have at captain when Kittle scored 3 touchdowns. I'll go look at my phone. No. Anyway, I know they're remembering Kittle. Somebody's buying a Kittle jersey tonight. Absolutely. 2 different people buying Kittle jerseys tonight. And I gotta say, it just makes me happy to get to think back to the good old days of winning 6 figures tonight. It's fun. Let's do it again sometime. Well, all right, guys. Remember, you're good enough, you're strong enough, and gosh darn it, somebody's got to win that money. And if you play these weird tight ends, might be us.